Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com, but we're not going to learn from me today. We're actually going to learn from Jordan. And Jordan has a lot of lessons that he can remind us of or teach us. And I say remind because even if you're a veteran trader, somebody with a lot of experience, it's always good to have friendly reminders. And Jordan was kind enough to do that. And then for those of you that are beginner day traders just getting started, and not necessarily in the stock market, because these lessons apply to any market that you may be trading or investing in, cryptocurrency market, forex market, futures market. So don't, get locked in or misled that, okay, this only has to do with the stock market. Nope, this is all has to do with any sort of financial market that you may be trading. But I want to first just open this up to get your thoughts. So if you want to, immerse yourself, if you want to, go through this video and I think get the most from it, because it's a good way to kind of test your understanding of things that you should be aware of, maybe some things that you didn't even notice. And it's a good way to kind of hold yourself accountable and, kind of give you a little mile marker check in terms of where you're at within your journey. So read the comment, maybe you've already done it, that Jordan left on one of my videos. Of course, I'm blocking out his last name because I'm not here to blast Jordan. Hopefully Jordan has improved, will improve. And if he watches this, then, Jordan, I wish you nothing but the best. But the comment here you left offers a whole lot of learning lessons. But read it, and then what I want you to do, pause the video, and then down in the comment section, do you see any things that stand out to you? Right or wrong? Let me know, document them. Hint, it may be a list, may be the best way to go about it. But yeah, put down there anything that stands out to you, and then come back and, I'll give you my thoughts, and we can ultimately compare notes, because I also want to, throw out there that maybe I'm missing some things. So by you leaving things in the comment section, like I said, iron sharpens iron. Let's work together as traders. Maybe I can, learn something or be reminded of something that I don't even see, but I'll give you a second to pause the video. And then, like I said, type out some things in the comment section about what you see. Okay, that was a little awkward there as I waited for you to pause, but all right, well, let me just go through what I see stand out. Now, this one is a little speculative on my part because I can't say for sure, but right here, he starts off everything with LOL. Now, I don't know, maybe he's saying this in kind of like an awkward way, right? Sometimes when people screw up or they get nervous, it's almost like a defense mechanism. They start to laugh. So maybe it's that, but maybe, I don't know, is Jordan just not taking this stuff very serious? And hopefully that kind of goes without noting, but I just want to throw out there that, this is trading. This is investing. This is not a video game. There's no reset button. If you lose money, then it's gone. It's not like your bank account that's FDIC insured. When it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, you're going to want to make sure to treat this seriously. That's more for beginners, because I realize veteran traders, experienced traders know that if you don't treat stuff seriously, eventually you're going to get hit in the face with a sledgehammer, and that's not pleasant. So right here, so LOL, I did this today. Well, sort of. Now, he's just referring to another video that I did, but that's kind of irrelevant. So right here, I bought at a bad time. No, yes, it's one thing to say you bought at a bad time, but I'm assuming that he didn't know that it was at a bad time at the beginning, right? I'm assuming Jordan didn't look there and be like, okay, that's a bad time. I'm going to buy now. I think what he meant was he bought, and then, and I'm assuming here, I don't know how quickly he realized it, but he did realize at some point in time that it was actually a bad time. Which, okay, right now, I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with that, because sometimes you can have the, okay, that was bad. Now, if you're buying randomly, then that's just, that's no good at all. But he did buy at a bad time. All right, then we have the word and just. Okay, well, and just what? Decided to wait. Okay, so let's think about what Jordan has done now. And again, I'm not throwing Jordan under the bus. I'm just saying you gotta, and again, more so for you beginner day traders, you gotta be aware of how crazy the human mind actually is. Because think about it. Jordan acknowledges he bought at a bad time. But what was his solution to buying at a bad time? Just waiting it out. He wants to wait it out. Wait, what out? You bought at a bad time. That doesn't make any sense when you stop and think about it. But that's why day trading, that's why swing trading, that's why investing is so difficult, because it's very emotional. There's lots of voices that are going around, and it can cause you to do literally things that you're like, wait, what? But you just said it was bad. So why are you continuing to go with the bad, right? If you're taking a hammer and you're smashing your fingers, you're like, this is bad. This is bad. But you know what? I'm just going to wait it out. I'm going to wait it out. Or how about you just stop, right? Or in trading, stop meaning, well, sell it for a loss. But no, he's going to wait it out. He already knows that he bought at a bad time, right? Bad entry, It's bad, yet he's going to stick with the bad. And then here's the thing. Now, you could say, all right, well, Clay, but you're kind of assuming that he knew. I mean, this is all in hindsight. But, and that's fair. But right now, and this is crazy. I know I made a bad move. Okay. So he made a bad move. So we have some hope, right? Okay. Wow. So he's realizing that the bad move was the fact that he bought at a bad time, and then he's just deciding to wait for something bad. Okay. So he know he made a bad move in regards to all of that right there. What is this word doing here? The word bud? Bud what? But I'm willing to hold it. Wait, huh? So you know that you got a bad entry, and now you know that you're making a bad move, that you've made a bad move, but you're willing to wait? Do you see how crazy the human mind is? The human mind is a crazy, crazy place, and this is why we have to be on guard against it. Oh, we're not done though. Okay, well, what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? Until the price goes back up. Now, this has got newbie 101 written all over it. This has got total beginner written all over it, and I understand where it's coming from. So it's not that this person is stupid for believing it, but Jordan is falling into and offering up the learning lesson that, yes, I get it. Over time, markets go up. This is true. This is factually true. This is historically true. From a data perspective, that is true. Over time, markets go up. However, just because markets in general go up does not mean that individual stocks go up. Does not mean that individual assets go up. Because stocks, yes, that make up a market, over time will succeed. But that's as a collective group. The stock that you're in, the crypto that you're in, the Forex pairing that you're in, whatever you're in, just because things tend to go up over time does not mean that what you're in is going to go back up. Not to mention, what makes you think it's going to go back up within this context when there's already a couple bads that have already shown up? A bad entry, and you're still making a bad move, yet somehow you think that it's going to go back up. Now, do things come back up? Yeah. Do things oftentimes come back up? Yeah, absolutely. But to think that they're just assuming that the price is going to go back, they're going to hold it until the price goes back up. That's another learning lesson. There are no guarantees, because that's what he's saying. Jordan is saying, you know what? It's a guarantee that the price will come back up. Those don't exist. So remember that as a beginner. There are no guarantees. And then as a reminder, you experienced people, well, you know that there's no guarantees. You know that if you've traded long enough, you've bought something and held and held and held, and it's never gone back up. And that loss just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And the bad move that started up here just gets badder and badder and badder. I realize that's not a word, but that's essentially how it all plays out. So those are all the items that I saw, was acknowledging bad, yet sticking with the bad, and then acknowledging they were making a bad move by doing all these bad things, but still going with all the bad, and then they're throwing out a guarantee because, well, it'll go back up. That's just not how it works. And like I said, so much to learn in just a little basic comment, but a lot of good reminders out there. And I will also admit that this comment is not relatively, it's very extreme, right? I don't think most people are going to go down this deep of a hole of kind of mind games. But what I want you to illustrate is imagine if the voices, if the emotions, if things can be this distorted, which is very, very distorted, just think about how all the ways it can kind of be distorted. And the problem with trading and investing is that the kind of distorted is enough to cause you a whole lot of pain. Now, is it going to cause you to live under a bridge in a cardboard box? That would be a little overly dramatic on my part. But the kind of enough is enough to just, not allow you to be consistent. Maybe break even, you don't need some sort of drastic situation like this. I just wanted to show a drastic situation just so you can see how bad it can actually get. But if it can get this bad, imagine how a little bad it can get. And like I said, a little bad is enough to cause problems where you're just not going to gain any sort of profitable consistency as a trader. So Jordan, thank you for the learning lessons here. Thank you for the reminders. Thank you for illustrating just how crazy the human mind is and how it can make you behave in very irrational ways. But Jordan, I also, if you're watching this, I wish you the best. I hope you take this and learn from it and grow from it. And because I want us all to get better, I want us to help each other out. But yeah, there's a lot of, no pun intended, well, I guess pun intended, there's a lot of bad things going on here, and hopefully Jordan learns from it. If you enjoy these sorts of videos where I take real life examples and, from the comment section or wherever, and then comment on them, if you're finding these helpful, as like I said, either good learning lessons as a beginner or just good friendly reminders as somebody with a veteran status and a lot of experience, then let me know down in the comment section, and definitely hit that like button too. That goes a long way in communicating to me what videos you like and so on. So Jordan, like I said, I wish you all the best, and to all of you other people that were watching this video, hopefully it helps. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.